Going live. Let me get the copy. All right, we are officially live. I am now sending out all the links so that people will start joining us. Just letting you guys know.
Sounds good.
So, let's do.
Let's see if anybody does join.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'm gonna send all the. We are live.
Cecil, seriously?
Doesn't do anything.
Psycho22 says hi. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Welcome.
I'm sorry if I'm slightly distracted. I am painting my nose, which is very bizarre to say while it's in my hand.
He's cheating.
I'm not cheating.
He's cheating.
Do you know how hard it is to paint a spiral down your nose when it's actually on your face? It's really hard.
Yeah. My cat is also looking for places to cause chaos.
Cecil, you want us to put makeup on you? I have no idea where he went. Oh, he's right here. Hi, buddy. You want makeup? You want to look pretty?
Turn into Smile Dog.
I'm sure he'd
Wait, isn't
appreciate
there a
that.
Smile Cat?
Is there?
There might be. There's a Creepypasta cat.
I'm sure there are.
Nightmare Wishes says, hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream. Not much is going on just yet. We're just sort of
Chilling.
and getting our makeup prepped here. How is everybody? You all staying safe? Ah! Oh, whoa. That's not gonna work. Hang on.
Okay, hang on. Studio incident.
Cecil! That was about the most chaos he could have caused.
Yeah, he found it.
Yep.
Just so you guys know, our cat Cecil seems to have knocked something terrible over.
Yeah, we have a mattress stored in our studio right now.
And he knocked it over.
He just managed to knock it over on us.
It was about to come down on the cameras.
Yep. So that could have been great. Broken both our phones and the brand new ring light.
You move here. You move this way.
Move where? Move towards
I just
you?
want to center you a little more, that's all. You're still too far out.
That's just me. The camera's like, no, I can't focus on this creature.
I mean, same for me. I move this. I keep moving this camera closer, and no matter what, I just have this giant gap. It's like, no matter what you do, you're short. Screw you.
By the way, Andrew's in charge of letting us know if anybody is talking at all.
Yeah, we personally can't
We
see
can't
any
see the
messages.
chat. Andrew has to relay things to us.
Which I'm like half doing right now and half trying to post the link everywhere I can think of. But yeah, let me get caught up. We have Fringxiety for Life says, nah, I hate my life. Psycho22 says, I don't know what I should draw. McKenna, that one Loki stand, says hello. Fringxiety for Life says, are you going to make more Creepypasta videos? And Isabella Beaton says, naughty Cecil.
Hi, Bella.
Hi, Bella.
To answer, as far as making more Creepypasta content, yes, we are planning on doing more Creepypasta stuff.
But we also plan on doing lots of stuff.
Yeah, but we'd like to branch out and do a little more than that as well. Because, you know, we do a bunch of different cosplay. We're very into Dragon Age. Really going hard on wanting to make a Has-Been Hotel costume right now. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we want to do, but we aren't leaving Creepypasta. We are still going to make content. It's a little difficult for us to film with the whole group of people that we work with right now, though, because, you know, pandemic, quarantine.
And
so on and so
it's
forth.
definitely difficult to travel since half our team is
lives
not in
upstate.
Brooklyn with us.
Yeah, we live in Brooklyn, and the other half of our team lives in upstate New York. So, and some of them live in Connecticut and Jersey, and it's all kind of spread out.
Yeah. And I'm an essential worker, so
Don't you mean
we're all still
sacrificial
fine.
worker?
I'm a sacrificial lamb to society, but so it's still difficult for us to find time to really make our schedules work. Other members of our team who would be, I'm forgetting their handles, Stuffed Chocobro and Screaming Weeaboo.
Yeah,
they're going by.
Weeaboo.
They both also work and I don't know, are considered essential workers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so they're both also working like crazy.
Because if you work retail at minimum wage, you're an essential worker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but don't you know, I get hero pay. I get $2 extra per hour.
How nice. How thoughtful. I'm going to try not to curse. I'm really sorry. If any of you have watched the Let's Plays so far, you'll probably notice I curse a lot.
Yeah.
And the filter on it is really difficult to control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read some more comments now that I'm done posting links everywhere.
Yeah, please do. Let us know.
So, whoops, that shouldn't be there. We have Nice Seaful, Psycho 22. Are you weebs? Pringxiety Pringxiety for life. What's your favorite creepypasta ships? Mine is Laughing Jack X Jeff the Killer. Lol, don't judge me.
How
Sure.
How funny you don't like today's makeup then? Because I'm doing Laughing Jack today, and this one's doing Jeff the Killer, so you'll enjoy that.
And we have your local bird is We Notice, probably on the cursing like a sailor part.
Yeah. I went to theater school, and they tell you very quickly that you just need to make your peace with curse words because you're going to have to say them at some point, and I just embraced that wholeheartedly.
I'm pretty good at keeping it down because my job, but the second I am like off the clock, that's when the sailor talk starts.
Gee, I wonder if that's why I got fired from that job and not for being trans.
Boy.
We don't have steady hands.
Yeah, we used to work at the same place.
Yeah, we
by the
both
way,
used to work at the same grocery store, and I got fired.
Yeah.
For asking for a schedule that didn't involve me interacting with the public. I didn't feel safe.
But now you get to stay home. Meanwhile, I go there every day. Well, not every day. I cut my hours like crazy, but I go there most days, and 2 more people have tested positive, so that's
This
fun.
is where we are on the nose right now. It creates a great optical illusion if you look at it head on. This is also the most nightmarish thing to attach to your face of all time. For anybody out there who has done Laughing Jack makeup or is thinking about doing it, I use a Tin Man prosthetic nose that I bought on eBay pretty cheaply, and I added to it with like nose and scar wax. This thing collects condensation under your nose like nobody's business. So if you wear this at a con for like, 9-10 hours, whatever, you're gonna have so much just liquid under your nose. It's the worst feeling. It's really gross, and you kind of just have to go like, yes, this is fine. Everything's fine.
Still trying to think of what ships we used to be into.
I
think I would pretty much read Jeff X Anyone just to see, but like the more years get tagged on, like I'm 28 now, so I can only keep it to the aged up characters.
Yeah, kind of same. We're a little bit older, and sometimes shipping younger characters gets a little twicky.
Yeah, no, that's no-go territory.
Yeah, big no-go.
So,
but back in the day, I would say I did read a fair amount of Laughing Jack and Jeff the Killer. I'd say that's probably close to it. Anything that involved Laughing Jack was pretty much my favorite.
There was a fan fiction for Homicidal Lou that I was super into. You remember that one?
I do remember that one. You had a crisis over it.
I know, I had a crisis. It never finished, and it was so good. It was Homicidal Lou with his therapist while he was in prison, and it never got around to shipping, but it was really good, and they never finished, and I'll forever be traumatized.
I'm gonna jump in and start reading out some more comments since we
Please
have
do.
gotten them a little bit backed up, but I didn't want to cut you guys off. So
Yeah.
where was I? I think we have Psycho22 asked, "What is your favorite anime/manga, and what creepypasta should I draw?"
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna start with my favorite anime. I have two, and nobody's ever heard of them, or very few people have, because they're super obscure. This is the hill I will die on.
Hipster anime time.
Yeah. Okay. These are both. Well, one is old. My favorite like fighting monster shonen anime is called Ushio and Tora. The anime for it came out in 2017, and the manga is from like 1996. It's so good if you like monsters and spooky shit and fighting and shonen anime in general. Please watch it. It's all on Crunchyroll. Just go watch it. I need people to be in this fandom with me. And the other is Escaflowne, which is a high fantasy anime from 1996 that nobody knows but me. Your turn.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
That's just the immediate. Never read the manga though. It's just my favorite anime completely of all time. Manga? I really like Vocaloid, but Tokyo Pop did it, right?
I wouldn't know. I never read Vocaloid.
The publishing company that used to put it out went under, and I only have like 4 volumes. And to some extent, I was finishing the series by buying it in German because the company in Germany didn't go under. I can't read German. I don't speak German, but I had every intention just to buy the volumes in German,
just to have the pictures.
To own them, yeah. But yeah, Vocaloid manga I like a lot. And
don't pay attention to me. I'm
right?
struggling. Yeah.
Something else. Oh, I also like One Fine Day. It's a really, really cute little comic about like little anthropomorphized.
Yeah, anthropomorphized.
It's cute little animals. It's this dude who owns like a mouse, a cat, and a dog, and they're all like presented as little kids and thing. And it's just cute. That's it.
Oh, favorite manga chiming in for me is Hellsing.
Mm.
I love Hellsing so much. It's a big like influence on my own art style. Yeah. Hence why I draw creepy shit. As far as what creepypasta you should draw,
my head is so in Has-Been Hotel right now. I'm like, no, that's not creepypasta.
No, that's not. Draw.
Trying to think of something like really deep down there.
Toy Maker.
Oh yeah, Toy Maker.
All right, while you guys are taking a quick break, let me get through some more things. We have Anxiety for Life. I love you all. You work so hard, and I appreciate that. I love all your creepypasta, and I support you all. Red heart, purple heart.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Your local bird says, "That nose, though, looking like an emo candy cane."
Yeah, kind of does.
Anxiety for Life says, "I tried to use Laughing Jack's costume, and I couldn't breathe because of the nose." Your local bird goes, "True fact." I assume to something that was said before. Also, oh god, fanfictions got high as heck, to be honest. Psycho22, lol, I'm from Germany. Isabella Luke, Trigun, exclamation mark. And Anxiety for Life, who's your Has-Been Hotel favorite character?
Alistair. Angel here likes Angel Dust. I love Alistair.
And I love that snake dude and the grumpy cat. I don't remember their names.
Serpentious
and Husker.
Husker, yeah. Oh, there's Zach. We just got our update that
one of our friends who was supposed to do this with us is not at work yet. We didn't know that. But that's okay. The show will go on.
Due to scheduling issues, everyone who was supposed to be here had work.
Yeah. Like we were going to have more people involved, and you know, life happens and people have to work.
Seriously, I'm so short. What the hell?
But yeah, in general, like we want to ask you guys, like, what kind of stuff would you like to see from us? Like, obviously we know creepypasta, and I've got a few sketches that I'm writing because we're also trying to write a lot more of our own material. But like, if you guys have anything you'd like to see or ideas that you want to throw at us, we're totally open to that, because we want to know. While my nose dries, let's start the arduous process of blocking out my eyebrows.
Is it that time?
It is that time.
Okay.
I mean, I don't actually know what time it is, but
Andrew, is it that time?
I'd say we have about 4 minutes before we want to start the actual challenge. Because we wanted to start at 3:30, right?
I'm gonna start the eyebrows anyway, because again, if any of you have ever done this particular maneuver and you have thicker eyebrows, it takes 900 years to accomplish.
Oh yeah, shit, I didn't even think about that. I never used to bother blocking out my eyebrows.
Would you like a glue stick?
I'll
I have
try
a
it.
large one.
Here's the thing, it's been so long and I don't remember. And we didn't warm up for this. This is just, you're getting raw 6 years later, something years later, just getting
It
back
hasn't
into
been 6
this.
years.
6
It's
years?
been like 4.
4? Is
Yeah.
it?
I've done Laughing Jack's makeup more recently than that, though, because
Yeah,
there was
you
a
did.
day that I just decided to do it for whatever reason.
So as you guys can tell, those two are in the same room because Gray's elbow is crossing dimensions and doubling up. But I'm also going to read out some more comments because Pringxiety for Life has been writing to you guys. But first, Psycho22, snakes are awesome. McKenna, that one Loki stan. OMG, I love Alistair. Pringxiety for Life then says, what do you think will happen in Season 2 of Hazbin Hotel? Do you think the radio demon is good or not? And then, I'd love to see more videos about Laughing Jack and Jeff the Killer, like their past and how they met each other. Like, did Laughing Jack see Jeff the Killer crying in the woods, or how did they meet? And then, excuse me, your local bird says...
Is that a canon? I don't think so. I don't know.
Local bird says, I got a few ideas. You guys could do reaction videos as well, or more cosplays, and other stuff that you guys like.
Cool.
Yeah. Reactions as creepypastas or reactions as ourselves, though? That's a great question. But,
because we did have the idea to play, like to do more like Let's Plays, but in like creepypasta costume, like playing like horror games in our creepypasta costumes, if that's something you guys would like to see.
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. Here's the problem. It's been a long time, and you're going to be witnessing me coming to terms with a lot of issues I have with this makeup. Because the first couple of times I did it, no problem. But I get a little anxiety getting this on, so we'll see.
As far as, these characters meeting each other, is there a canon for that? I'm curious, genuinely.
It's been a while. We don't know if anything's changed.
We're like slightly out of the loop. I still, dip in now and again to check in on what's going on, but I don't read as much as I used to. I still listen to Mr. Creepypasta and all them because I like listening to audio horror stuff.
All right, so it is, I did this like 30 seconds prematurely, but it's about 3:30. So we start the official challenge, and this is going to be where, generally speaking, what'll happen is, at this time, I'm going to pull a name out of a hat. Oh my god, it's Creepypasta! Who could have known? And every other week, we'll actually have a randomized theme. The contestants, currently Wulvengrey and Spectregeneral, will then start, and they have an hour and a half to complete a brand new look or whatever they want to do based on the prompt, which in this case is Creepypasta. So, continue asking questions. I'm going to actually start reading off some more comments, but the challenge has officially started. So, good luck, guys.
Yeah, tell us what they're saying.
So, we have... where was it? The Eric Randall says, you guys are so cool. Heart.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're cool.
Your local bird says it could be both. I don't remember what they're talking about, but I think reactions to Creepypasta or as creepypasta characters or as not creepypasta characters.
Yeah, that'd be cool to do.
Psycho22 asks, "What's your favorite food?"
Oh no, that's a big question.
Well, let's go back to that in a second. Oh no, you're
Yeah, my
video.
dad just tried to call me. I'm gonna have to call him back because they knew we were doing this today.
Well, you maybe put your phone on airplane so that doesn't happen.
I'll call him back later. He won't call me back again. He'll just leave a message.
Okay. Well then, we'll go to favorite food after I finish the rest of the comments, which is McKenna,
Okay.
that one Loki stan. For video ideas, have you done a creepypasta episode series? If not, could you do one? And then Pringxiety for Life says, I saw a story that Jeff ran into the woods when he killed his family, and he was crying so hard, and then Laughing Jack was walking by after he killed some people who hurt him, and he saw Jeff.
Interesting. Okay.
So let's start with favorite food.
This is first. What am I doing?
Burgers and fries. I don't know. We like food. We're big food people. We live in a very sort of foodie area.
Yeah.
Like love ramen, sushi.
Yeah. Like pasta, but yeah, like just sushi. I always want sushi.
Indian
I don't care
food.
when it is.
Big fan of curry. Spicy things. Anything spicy. What were the next few comments?
Well, let's go on to the video ideas. Have you done a creepypasta episode series? And if not, could you do one?
I would love to do something like that. We had a plan like a year ago to actually film like a sort of creepypasta anthology series, sort of a la Tales from the Crypt or Creepshow, stuff like that. But based around the creepypasta stories. And it's a huge project idea, because I really wanted to kind of go as hard as possible in making it like good production value, and figuring out how to show the violence without tripping the YouTube algorithm into going, this video is now demonetized, because YouTube doesn't like gore, which is very sad. But yeah, I would love to do something like that. I had it on the back burner. I even wrote out scripts for several stories. I wrote out one for Eyeless Jack. I started writing one for Laughing Jack. I wrote a little bit for Jeff the Killer. Like, I did have it in the works. It's a production level that we can't do right now, but I would love to do in the future so much. What else?
All right. The Eric Randall asks, do you have any top tips? I think he meant hot tips, and or advice for blocking out eyebrows. I'm asking for when I'm cosplaying Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Glue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, glue. All right. So first of all, hot tip, use this one. Use Elmer's brand school glue, purple disappearing one.
Needs to be that purple one.
It needs to be the purple one because it's very thick and it'll just get between the fibers of your eyebrows very well. Powder in between every layer, and I recommend doing like Ben Nye neutral colorless powder because that'll also fill in the cracks very well.
I don't have Ben Nye.
And like 5 layers of it, because that'll really make your eyebrows disappear. You got to be really patient with it. It is tedious as all hell, but the result is worth it.
That glue is also really great for when you need to get like the sideburns of your wig to sit down. Like, just glue them to your face.
Oh, also, one of these guys, these little, I think that's an eyebrow comb. I forget what these are called, but one of these, use it to comb your eyebrow hairs up towards your hairline before you put the glue on, because that'll sort of spread them out and make them easier to hide.
Sorry, it looks like I'm doing nothing. I should have been ripping this toilet paper while we were sitting here doing nothing before.
That's fine. You're good. We're just here to chat and hang out. It's fine.
I know, but I could have been doing this not on the timer.
It's okay. Spectre General just likes to cheat. That's all. That's all we'll go with.
I was not cheating. I was being prepared.
Psycho22 says, gore is beautiful.
Agreed.
The Eric Randall says, thanks for the hot tips. I also like the voice of the guy who's reading the comments. He sounds like a commentator for one of those action documentaries. Thanks.
Fun fact, the guy talking, Andrew, is the voice of Maskey in our Hey Maskey video. I was in the Maskey costume and he was doing the voice.
Also, fun fact, Spectre was the voice of
Tiki Toby.
Yeah. And Laughing Jack.
Yep.
But yeah. Thank you. I'm blushing over here. Let's see more comments. Oh, Pringxiety for life. Do you see Laughing Jack as a protective lover / friend for Jeff? Because that's what happened in the story I saw, since he's older than Jeff, so he'd protect him and take care of him.
Yes, doll daddy, take care of me.
Jesus. Okay. Now that's in my list of banned things for you to say.
Oh, daddy was already banned a long time ago.
I know, but doll daddy? Good lord. All right. Here's my thing with a lot of shipping sort of murderous characters. Everyone's headcanon is valid. Enjoy what you enjoy. Specifically, I don't see a lot of these characters having the potential to have any kind of healthy relationships, because of, their own issues that they would have to work through before having a relationship. At best, I could see things being codependent in a possibly toxic way.
Not that that isn't a fun fan fiction to read.
Not that that isn't an interesting story to read, but
I mean, these are all murderous psychos, so I don't think any relationships they have would be healthy.
Well, and also, I don't honestly view Laughing Jack as a sexual character in any way, because
since he's a doll.
He's a doll and was created by an angel, which is a genderless creature anyway, so it's...
Trying to remember how I do this.
And considering that most of his, general thoughts and feelings on things were influenced by Isaac, the little boy he was created for, I think any sort of close relationship he would view from a standpoint of violence, because that's how Isaac did. But that's just my opinion.
So
I totally support. Yes, I totally support anybody's headcanons.
Your local bird goes, hey guys, guys, I have the best idea, an LJX Jeff series that would make the fans of the ship go scree.
I'm sure it would.
Look, you've seen the style of humor we have on there. You don't know what you're asking for.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't know what Pandora's box you're opening up with that idea.
Look, immediately we already got doll daddy, so
please don't ever call me.
I'll make this content I'm capable of making.
Yeah, it will end up being cursed. Just through our own warped senses of humor, it will be cursed.
Okay, so I don't remember how I do this, and this is not the product I used to use, so we'll just see what's gonna happen.
All right.
This
I
is
believe in you.
Mel Gel Prosthetic Cream.
Sorry, I keep trying to read these comments and I keep bursting into laughter.
Okay.
Read them as dramatically as you can.
Yeah, please read dramatically.
I'm sure they'll love that.
All right. Pringxiety for life
Come on, boy.
says, why do you think the fandom makes Slender Man be the father / boss of the Creepypasta characters?
Why? Well,
Because he's the Slender Daddy. That's for me.
on the most superficial level, he wears a suit.
He's the most professional.
Yeah, he's very put together looking and professional.
He's the only one that has his life together.
Also, he kidnaps kids, which I guess on some level you could go with the idea that he's just taking kids to be a father. I don't think that's what's happening.
I mean,
but...
there was that one point where I made a roleplay Tumblr for Jeff, and I don't think I have it anymore, but it was meant with the idea that Jeff was a proxy. Yeah, the idea was that Jeff survived all the shit he went through because Slender Man wanted him as a proxy. That was the concept for that one.
Which I could see. Like, that would make sense because if, you know, considering how the story goes, there's no reason he should have survived being set on fire. But
yeah, but what Slenderman's actual goal is by collecting all of these children, I'm not too sure. That's the bigger question.
Anyway, go on, Andrew.
I'm actually going to skip ahead to the Eric Randall because it's on the same topic. Do you think the canon side of Creepypasta every now and then... Do you think of the canon side of Creepypasta every now and again? Like, Slenderman is a 15-foot-tall creature who ruined a certain bunch of kids' lives by driving them insane and or forcing them to kill.
I think of that all the time.
Mm-hmm. That's what keeps you up at night.
It is what keeps me up at night. I like to take a lot of the actual canon into consideration in how I view a lot of them, and how I would choose to write for them, because I feel like it's important to acknowledge the original creators' content, and by all means, like, expand on it, create your own ideas, because that's kind of what the Creepypasta community is. It's a community-based fandom that grows through the people who write for it. But I do think it's important to always keep the ideas of the original creator in mind.
But on that thought, have any new creepypastas gotten popular while we've been out of the loop?
Yeah, like, do you guys, like, know of any new big ones that we maybe don't know about?
While they're thinking about that, I'm going to... I don't remember what we were talking about when Psycho22 posted this, but Psycho22 posted sweet or salty.
Salty.
Yeah, salty.
Sweet. For me. And,
like, paint.
I seriously don't know if this is gonna...
It's very goopy. Actually, no, not time for the white face paint. Time to put the nose on. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Ooh, Pringxiety for Life answered the question. Siren Head. I believe he's a new character.
Oh, yeah, Siren Head.
What's that one? I don't know that one.
I don't know anything about him. I've just seen pictures.
Psycho22 is questioning whether Siren Head is actually a creepypasta or not.
I'm not sure. That's the thing. I didn't know he was a creepypasta.
What is he?
Like tall, very tall with a siren for a head.
Neat. Also, I'm sorry, I'm about to like stick my fingers in my nose. I totally forgot to take my septum ring out before doing this. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not just picking my nose on camera, I promise.
Darren, like what did you use this stuff on before? Because I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this.
Your local bird says Siren Head is literally just a stick that honks, though.
What?
Good, he's my new favorite.
Okay, but can you imagine being stalked at night by a stick that honks at you? You wouldn't know whether to be terrified or not, because you'd be like, at the base level, what the fuck? But also, what the fuck?
It's just a goose at that point.
Is he from what is it? Nameless Goose Game?
Yeah, Untitled Goose Game.
Untitled Goose Game.
This is the point where I don't remember how to take my septum ring off, so we may just have to put on with my septum ring, because that's going to be a fun time. Is it?
The Eric Randall says, dummy stick, not dummy thick.
Wonderful.
Perfect.
Okay, seriously. What the fuck is this shit?
Stick is my hero.
I'm sorry, potty mouth.
I'm not sorry.
All right, let me go back before they get buried. Pringxiety for Life asked a while ago, if Laughing Jack and Jeff the Killer had a huge fight between them, who do you think would win?
Who would win?
Laughing Jack is really OP.
He is, yeah, Laughing Jack is very OP because he's kind of akin to like Freddy Krueger and how some of his powers work.
Doesn't he like summon a bunch of zombie children and something?
In dreams. He can't actually like physically summon them as far as I know.
Oh,
but he can just vomit up cockroaches.
Yeah.
That's a thing he can do.
But Jeff can't sleep, I think. I don't think Jeff can sleep. Does Jeff sleep?
Yes? I don't know.
I mean, the whole purpose of
honestly.
cutting off his eyelids was because he didn't want to sleep anymore. God, I don't remember anymore.
I think, okay, considering that Jeff is technically human, as far as I'm aware, unless there was like things added to the story that means he's not.
Unless he follows my proxy theory.
I'd say it's probably more likely that Laughing Jack would win because Laughing Jack is a magical entity that can travel in and out of dreams, conjure things out of thin air, and teleport as far as I know. I don't actually know what weaknesses he has. I don't think he has any.
I literally don't know what I'm doing with this.
Quick, before I keep reading off the comments, just letting you know, Wulvengrey, you are, when you lean really far forward, you go off the camera completely. So
I'm sorry. My mirror's over here, so.
Yeah, just letting you know. Like if you found a way to lean forward a little bit to your left, it would be.
I moved it.
Okay, great. Back to the comments.
Yeah.
Why do you keep changing your name? Anyways, Fallacy Bunny now says, "Don't forget your primer, Spectre."
I didn't. I put it on before we started. Thank you, Bella.
Let's see what is new that I haven't. Oh, right. Anxiety for Life says, "I've always believed that Jeff the Killer is real, and I still believe so."
Sorry, Andrew, what was that?
What?
Anxiety for Life says, "I've always believed that Jeff the Killer is real, and I still believe so."
I'm sure there's someone out there who it could be based on.
I mean, there was that one dude who claimed to be the creator, and nobody believed him, and I don't know. And like he said, it was based off of him.
I love that I'm about to increase the discomfort of the Laughing Jack nose by doing this with my septum ring in. I can't get it out. If anybody has jewelry that like gets in the way of makeup, remember to take it out before you start your makeup. I am a fool.
Once again, I literally don't know what the shit is that I'm smearing on my face, so.
It's basically prosthetic cream. It's like latex, but it's a cream version of it.
It's just not as easy.
I would dab it instead of spread it.
Oh, it doesn't dab.
Oh, well then, never mind. Don't pay attention.
Trust me, it don't dab.
Nobody make a dabbing joke.
I just hope all of them are dabbing at home. That's it. Also,
one dab.
What did I miss? Because I've been like going in and out of the chat. Dummy Thick, Siren Head. Psycho22 says Siren Head could also be a SCP. And then, Anxiety for Life asks, who do you think is the smartest one of the Creepypasta characters?
Smartest. I
was gonna say Masky, but
depends on the version of Masky. If we're talking about the actual Marble Hornets version, well, no, honestly, Tim's pretty dumb.
He's not.
I was about to say Tim's smart, and then I caught myself. Maybe Clocky.
Smart.
Honestly, my personal opinion would be the Rake.
Yeah, but he doesn't go by like a human standard of intelligence.
Doesn't mean he's not intelligent. Okay. Oh, it's been so long. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The Eric Randall asks, do you guys ever get in cosplay and go out to the store or hang out other than at Comic-Con or Halloween? I really want to do that, but I don't have any cosplay friends that live near me to do it.
We used to, and definitely much more before the pandemic, because it's not really safe to go do that right now. But we definitely used to, and a lot of times we would go film in the park that's like 20 minutes away from us, so we'd have to get on the train as our Creepypasta characters. We got lots of stares for that.
I don't recommend doing it because a lot of adult men feel threatened by Jeff the Killer. I won't be doing anything, I'll just be walking past them, but they do feel the need to jump in my face and go bleh. And then because I don't react to literally anything in this world, that they just get a dead stare from this person with a bleeding fucking mouth, and it's not fun. But
I think if you can go in a group,
in a group is great
and be safe, and also as long as like you are respectful of other people's space, then totally have fun doing it, because I definitely enjoy doing stuff like that.
When it is no longer pandemic, I would recommend what I used to do when I was in like early high school. And that was just like, you know, online, setting up like on Facebook or whatever. Just set up like big cosplay group meetups at like a local mall or something. See what interest you can get, and you know, make some friends who are up for going out and cosplaying in public with you. Because that happened for a while, I think, for like.
And if you're doing it during a warm time of the year, please make sure to take water with you, because it is so easy to overheat in a lot of these costumes because they're long sleeved hoodie type.
Oh yeah.
Things like Laughing Jack is literally 4 layers of stuff, because I wear my binder and a body shaper and then a leotard with the sweater sleeves attached to it, and then the little over sweater, and my torso is wrapped in gauze. Like, it's like so many layers of stuff.
The meetups we used to do was around the time we were all like really into Final Fantasy, so it was a lot of Final Fantasy VII cosplayers, avid children cosplayers in a mall. That was a good portion of my time back then. But yeah, so just setting up like Facebook groups and just set a date and try to gather interest in a meetup tends to work out pretty well.
But yeah, we definitely used to do stuff like that, and I would love to be able to do that again. I miss doing things like that.
Yeah. I don't recommend doing this during a pandemic.
Yeah.
So then we have a lot, so I'm going to try to piecemeal some of this stuff.
Yeah.
So, Pringxiety for Life, I'm going to read this later one first because it's relevant. I believe Slenderman is the wisest one. I don't know. And then the local bird goes, Slender shall officially be called the Wise Tree. Kind of has a Legends of Zelda vibe. I don't know why, y'all tell me. I actually do want to point out that I agree with Slenderman being the smartest of them, because I consider him to be an otherworldly evil intelligence that infects other people. So they generally tend to be smart. And then we have Psycho22 says, it's so cool that the stream is so relaxed and you can ask questions.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted it to be, because, you know, we want to reconnect with you guys and just have some fun. Well, sticking things to our face.
Mm-hmm. It's so much fun. I love sticking things to my face. I'm so comfortable.
The condensation has already begun.
At least mine's mostly toilet paper.
Let's see. What else was... Oh, right. Pringxiety for Life says, I shared a thought of making a play in college about Jeff the Killer, but my professor made fun of me and said nope. I felt so sad.
That's awful.
That's not cool. Like, whether or not a professor likes your idea, there's no reason to tear you down and make you feel sad about it. Because, like, professors should be there to encourage students. So,
yeah,
not
they shouldn't
cool.
be shooting down.
I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
I get the feeling, though. I had art teachers that like would catch me drawing anime in my free time, and they'd be like, "You're wasting your talent. Don't do that." And I was just like, you made me not like art anymore. I'm gonna go.
Everyone tells me art teachers are the devil.
Oh, they are. Like, some of my best art teachers were like the most awful people to me, and like I learned a lot from them, but they are just vicious people.
And they said it was a play that they'd written? Or...
That's a play, yeah.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Pringxiety for Life. What did you go to college for? I ask. And while they're catching up and answering that, I'll read that. Wait, what else did I miss? Oh, right. Psycho22 asked a while ago. Sorry for taking so long to get to this. When you drink coffee, how do you drink it?
Like, what do we put in it, or?
I think they're just like, you know, generally, how do you like your coffee?
Yes.
Yes.
I like all different kinds of coffee. There's a place like down the road from us that serves a rose petal latte, and I'm so in love with it. So they put like rose syrup and dried rose petals in it. It's bougie as all hell, but
turmeric lattes are good too. Turmeric lattes. I used to work at Starbucks for like 4 or 5 years. I drink black coffee. Who hate coffee? Like I'll drink black coffee or just espresso shots in front of people just to like try to stance on them. But otherwise,
to do things like that.
Oh, it was funny. Nobody at Starbucks actually likes coffee. At least all my coworkers. None of my coworkers like coffee, so I would just shoot espresso shots in front of them and they'd hate it. But
You just like to terrify people. That's the long and the short of that.
well, yes. I also ate the dried orange peels for the
Why?
because one of them asked me to, so I did it. She said, "I bet you
live
won't
with
do
this
it,"
person
and I did
I'm
it.
terrified.
But yeah, I just like coffee with like milk and sugar though.
For anyone who might be curious, the stuff that I'm putting around the edge of the nose is the devil of makeup, known as
Mhm.
nose and scar wax. It's great for a lot of things, but it's a nightmare to work with. But it really blends out those edges of the nose so that this looks like my real nose.
Yeah. Also,
And
a
not
thought.
a fake thing I glued to my face.
Also, a thought though. We drink way more tea than coffee though.
Yeah, we do drink a lot more tea than coffee.
So much tea. I personally actually don't even like coffee, but I did find a place that serves coffee that I enjoy. If it has hemp milk or oat milk, and especially mocha lattes, I tend to like them.
Hmm.
The Eric Randall admits to cosplaying Tiki Toby, saying he could feel the heat when you said to take water. The hoodie he has is fleece inlining, and in summer when I cosplay him, it gets so hot.
Ooh boy, yeah, that's rough.
Mhm.
We're about to put together a new Tiki Toby costume because we don't have access to the old one. So we're working on putting together a new Tiki Toby, and I've been looking at different hoodies to combine into that. So if you have any recommendations, I would love that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this has happened twice. Someone has said sorry for asking so many questions, and
No, sorry.
yeah, that's why we have this stream, is for you guys to ask questions and us to talk to you directly. So,
Give us that social interaction.
We crave.
yep. Anxiety for Life says that they are studying drama and is the one responsible for making ideas. And their professor keeps saying no.
Wow, your professor sounds like he sucks. He,
Mhm.
she, they.
Then
But going to school for drama. I went to school for musical theater. It's a rough old time, but hang in there. I interrupted you, Andrew. What were you going to say?
Oh, was that directed at me?
Yes. It was.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Local Bird says rose latte sounds like a romance drink in a movie. It does, and it is also delicious.
It tastes and smells like one.
Yeah.
And Psycho22 asks what our favorite animals are.
Oh,
All.
what our favorite animals are.
Wolves. Oh, gee, I bet you couldn't guess. Wolves.
I love foxes. I have a tattoo of a fox on my back.
I have a tattoo of a fox on my thigh.
I love deer, bats.
Yeah. Do we just love all the same
We
animals?
do mostly.
Yeah, because wolves, dogs, deers, bats.
Love cats. We have 2 cats.
Yeah, we've got 2 cats. We have a bird as well. We've got a little
Yep.
budgie. I found her on
I'm
the street.
scared of birds, but I make the exception for that one.
Mhm. You want a snake?
I want a snake so badly. I love snakes.
Mhm. I would love a ferret.
Yeah, we love animals basically. So again, that's another big question.
Mm-hmm.
I like most animals. I am terrified of snakes and spiders, though.
You are incorrect.
I want a dog so bad. I haven't had a dog. I was really little. There that goes. I seriously don't know what I'm doing. Send help. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no?
It's coming off my face.
Oh no. It's been a long, long time
Nel
since
gel.
I've done this.
Nel Jill from Nel Products. Fuck you.
It's an official fuck you.
I don't know what you are. I don't know what you're for. But you're not doing what I need you to do.
I apologize also from now on if I'm full on mouth breathing.
Mhm.
It is easier to breathe through my mouth in this costume than it is through my nose for obvious reasons.
I doubt they'll be hearing anything.
Yeah, I
No,
certainly.
but my mouth is just hanging open like a fish right now, so.
Oh, for Anxiety for Life mentions they don't like my ideas at all. I'm trying to use my imagination and my ideas to make more interesting and new, but my professors don't like that. They're, I'm assuming bitches. I'm assuming you're saying bitches. Because it's just B and then a bunch of asterisks.
Yeah.
I mean, my biggest, because, like, here's the thing. You're going to always encounter people in art schools who think they know, and they do know things that you should definitely learn. And when it comes to playwriting, definitely read the classics, read the things that they recommend, but never let them stifle your ideas, ever.
It's sort of like, if you can't get it done at school, then you gotta put your energy into getting it done elsewhere, unfortunately.
And I'd go see a play about Jeff the Killer. That sounds interesting.
The Eric Randall says...
To let my dry. What?
The Eric Randall says, to answer your recommended question, there's a pullover Toby hoodie that's around 64 pounds. It's the same one I have, but I recommend looking on eBay. And he adds that he got it on Amazon. And he says there's a lot of other Toby hoodies for half the price I paid on eBay.
All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been looking on eBay and Poshmark. Those are my two main go-tos. The only reason I like Poshmark so much is because you can haggle with people, which is a little harder to do on eBay. It didn't used to be back in the day, but you know.
I guess I never do eBay anymore.
I do it occasionally.
Yeah, but I used to get everything on eBay.
Katie
Sorry,
Marshall.
my mouth is glued shut right now.
Katie Marshall says, say something about Ben Drowned, please.
Our buddy who was supposed to be here is our Ben Drowned, actually.
Yeah, our buddy Zach wants to start being our Ben Drowned for some future videos. I love Ben Drowned as a concept so much, especially because Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game. Because I always like the weird thing in any franchise. I never like the mainstream ones. I'm always the one that likes the weird thing.
Majora's really non-mainstream stuff. I know shit about Zelda, so.
But I love it as a concept, and I could see how it would make a great horror movie in the right hands. I think it could easily fall into the trap of being a boring PG-13 January horror movie. But I think it has a lot of potential to be an interesting horror
are they
movie.
making a movie?
No.
Okay.
No, I just think it would be a good one.
Look, they made a Slenderman movie, so I was like, wait, they're making a movie?
We don't talk about the Slenderman movie.
I know. We don't talk about that.
Slenderman movie was garbage.
All right, back to
Oh,
Animal
shit. So
Talk,
sorry.
because they have a couple of things to say. Local Bird has a tarantula named Toxie and an albino snake named Noddle or Noodle. It might be Noodle.
Noodle! I love it. I love those names. And whenever I do manage to get my snake, I already have a name picked out for them. I want to call them Sir Alistair Danger Noodle. I'm also in the market for a blood red corn snake or a lavender, but blood red is my first choice.
But if it's lavender, it needs to be Faust.
Well, then you buy the lavender one.
I can't have more pets.
For anyone out there who likes the mobile game, The Arcana, that's what Gray is talking about. Because they like Azra.
Which my mouth is, again, mostly glued together, but I'm working on a Julian very, very slowly.
And I am working on Lucio because I love the bad guys.
Because you tried to fight me on the fact that you love Lucio, and then you played it, and then you loved Lucio.
I did. You caught me.
Time check. It is 4:06 now. A little under an hour left.
I mean, once the nose is applied on this boyo, the painting is actually much faster. It's just a lot of prep work for this jerk.
Anxiety for Life also says, I have 2 guinea pigs. They're so adorable, and I love them.
Aww.
Guinea pigs are good.
I love guinea pigs. They make the cutest noises.
I never had guinea pigs. I only ever had a rabbit, so.
And Psycho22 asks, what snake would you buy? Ball pythons are a good starter snake.
But they do get big.
I would be worried about having a ball python in case it got out and got very big, because we have 2 cats, and I would be scared for cats and for the snake. Because
Zach recently got a ball python, though.
Yeah, because I know that cat scratches can be like really detrimental to snakes, and I wouldn't want to be worried about that particular thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a corn
cute.
snake.
The hognoses are cute. Zach has a hognose, and she is wonderful.
Yeah. But specifically, a lot of people have recommended to me that a corn snake is a really good first-time snake for people, because I've never had reptiles in my life. My parents don't like them, so I was never able to get one.
For Anxiety for Life asks, would you love to watch movies about creepypasta characters other than Slender Man? Because I'd love to see one about Jeff the Killer or Laughing Jack.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to see either of those. Like, if anyone would like to hear my idea for how to film the Laughing Jack episode, I wanted to do like a really experimental approach to it, because there's a whole bunch of, that story where Laughing Jack is just in his box. And I loved the idea that the entire story was seen through the eyes of the angel that created Laughing Jack, but the angel could only see either inside the box or through Laughing Jack's eyes. And whenever it's through Laughing Jack's eyes, the connection is really distorted and weak, so it kind of cuts in and out and glitches a lot. So I wanted it to be a lot of like very disjointed storytelling, where the only times you see Laughing Jack physically are when he's in his box. So you get to see the whole part of his colors fading away and him turning black and white. And then anything you see of the stuff outside the box just comes in and out in these really like distorted found footage style, glitchy footage sort of thing. So that's how I wanted to approach that.
We've lost our comment reader.
Oh no. We've lost Andrew for a second, so I'm so sorry if we can't get to your comments just right now.
He was taken.
Oh, there he is.
That's not the real one.
Shh, I was trying to do this subtly. All right, let's get some comments. So, we have Eric Randall. I personally don't have pets, but my neighbor has 3 cats called Cindy, Cutie, and Tigger.
Aww.
Psycho22 says, I want to have a pet snake, but my mom don't let me have one. Now I have to wait until I get my own apartment.
Big
Sadness.
mood.
Anxiety for Life, in all caps. Why did nobody make any movies about them? Ugh! Local Bird, back to Animal Talk. Rin Koami says, from how those Slender Man movies turned out, I'm not exactly surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing. Hollywood thinks that they have to explain everything in horror movies. It's a genuine disease. And they also think that they have to change everything to make it better. And not to say that there aren't parts of the creepypasta stories that need some tweaking, but they have a tendency to over-tweak it into generic horror movie formula rather than actually letting the story shine on its own. And I think that's one of the biggest issues there's been with adapting any creepypasta stuff is they don't think they can market it So they either won't try or they will change it so much that it won't even be the same story.
Okay, so I didn't bring scissors with me, so I'm gonna find scissors to free myself.
Yeah, I did not do that.
Do you want me to go grab you guys some scissors?
Do you know where some very small, like, nail scissors are?
If you tell me where I might find them, I could.
I have no idea.
Well, I'll go searching in a second. I'm gonna read off some more comments, which is
Okay.
Psycho22 says a creepypasta theme park would be so cool.
Would be cool.
Your local bird says Danger Noodle, more like Slytherin from Harry Potter. Am I right? That am I right is from me. And Pringxiety for Life says, I love how you heard my comments, which I'm assuming is a comment on how I read it. In which case, love you, Pringxiety. And also, when I saw the Slender Man movie, I wanted to vomit 5 times.
Which one? The always watching one or the even worse one? The one where it was a bunch of teenage girls and it was like every horror movie ever.
God, that sounds awful.
It's so bad.
All right. While the chat is refreshing itself and people are hearing our responses and commenting on it, I'm gonna go look for some nail clippers for you guys.
Okay. I mean, Angel just went to go do that. I've been abandoned. I'm alone in this stream now. This is my show now. Just me here with a stupid nose on my face. I'm sorry I can't see any of your comments right now. Andrew is my only link to you guys. But I'm just going to keep talking about the idea of creepypasta movies. Like, that really was what I wanted to do with making a series. I wanted it to be like a series of mini movies that features either the origin stories or the most popular stories of these characters. And I really wanted to do them justice because I feel like a lot of people don't.
I can't find it. It's really cold here. Can I turn down the air conditioning?
Yeah, you can turn down the air conditioning. I'm actually freezing, but I'm normally freezing, so.
Yeah, I can't find them. I can't find them.
Oh boy. If we have to end the stream very suddenly, you'll know why, because Gray's about to put scissors on their face.
Oh, these are like safety scissors. Don't even. I've done this with an X-Acto knife before, so.
I know. I say this to you as though I don't do just as stressful things.
I know. That's the thing.
I sewed my thumb to a wig recently.
You did.
And Gray had to cut me free.
Yeah.
It was I was working on the wig for the D&D series that we're working on. Huh?
You should show that off later.
I will. But yeah, if any of you guys like Dungeons and Dragons, we're working on a series where we play a D&D game in costume, dressed up as our characters, 100% in character as much as we can be the whole time. So if that's something that interests you guys, please come check it out when we start to do it.
Mm-hmm. This isn't dry out, so I'm just going to start working around.
Okay.
All right, I cannot find these scissors. So
it's okay. It's okay.
That's fine.
I do want to add on to that last bit. We actually have started playing and recording this game. We just don't have the first episode out yet. So please watch it when we get it out. Hopefully it'll be within... I'm not going to give you a time frame because then I'll fail the time frame and feel terrible. So
coming soon.
Soonish. We have started filming it. We're still ironing out the bugs of filming that because we have to film over Zoom as we are now.
Yeah. But I play a half-elven druid. Half-elven druid named Creven.
I play a tiefling necromancer named Bellflower.
And it feels like we're waiting for the other people to like announce what they're doing.
Yeah.
And we've got a sun elf monk and half elven. I don't know what he is.
Who?
Warlock. Hayden.
Alex. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hayden's
warlock. Yeah, Hayden's the warlock.
Which it is funny just how many half elves there are in this group.
Andrew, I'm forgetting Jim's character's name. Zahir. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, water-based is much nicer.
I told you.
All right, I'm going to catch up on some of these comments. So we have Anxiety for Life confirming that they were talking about both Slenderman movies.
Oh, both of them. Yeah, they're both pretty crap, honestly.
Psycho22 asks, is there a creepypasta about marionettes? Rin Koami answers, I guess puppeteer could count. Local Bird says, dude, come back here. He stole the show once again. Not sure what that's about, but I assume it was something while I was looking for a pair of scissors.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was while the both of you were gone, and I was just like, I'm here by myself.
Don't start applying your makeup before putting down your freaking eyebrows.
Wise words.
Learning from our mistakes.
I literally have never put my eyebrows down for Jeff ever.
Really?
Nope.
I thought you did.
No.
Huh.
I've only ever covered them up with makeup, and it usually worked out pretty well considering that I'm a goddamn werewolf and my eyebrows are this thick.
Fallacy Bunny says, nice shirt, Spectre. And then also, how do you sew your thumb to a wig?
Oh, we're getting some roboting.
Yeah, you're roboting real hard. Can you repeat that?
Hold on. It looks like our internet dropped for a second. It's recovering. Let's wait for it to fully recover before I start to... Okay, there we go. I think it's fully recovered now. So I said, Fallacy Bunny says, nice shirt, Spectre. And how do you sew your thumb to a wig?
Thanks, honey. So
Through talent.
I was trying to sew on extra wefts into the wig cap because I made this wig from scratch. I was sewing the wefts into the base and trying to avoid sewing it into the wig head that I had it on. And so I had my hand inside supporting the net up so that I could sew through. And I didn't feel the needle go through like the dead skin on my thumb. So I didn't actually hurt myself, but I didn't feel it. And I discovered when I tried to move my thumb that I was now attached to the wig.
God, that hurts just hearing. All right. Anxiety for Life says, what was that?
I said it hurt my soul to cut him out of it.
Oof. All right. Anxiety for Life says, I'd love to see a movie about all the creepypasta characters being together and Slenderman leading the characters to kill and or steal to make a huge war with humans because they hurt them all.
So X-Men?
Evil X-Men. And Psycho22... What?
Evil X-Men. I said so X-Men.
Oh, yeah. Psycho22 says, have you read the manga Good Night, Jack the Ripper?
No, what is that? That sounds cool. Tell me more.
And Eric Randall says, I like the idea of a TV series that every season is a different creepypasta and it walks the audience through their origin story, like their childhood, their trauma, and maybe how Slenderman ruined them. Which kind of sounds like the idea you had for a series, Spectre.
Yeah, that sounds very similar. I don't think I would spend an entire season on one character, because some of their stories are like actually very sparse. But yeah, I would love to kind of like walk through their different origin stories and expand on them.
Hi, baby.
Our other cat just decided to join us. Hopefully she's not going to knock over the mattress.
She's a worse goblin, though.
She is. Our second cat, Momo, who is a tiny little princess, broke one of the doors in our house by ramming her tiny body into it.
Said door then fell onto my bed on me while I was sleeping.
Not gonna paint my whole ear. Normally I would, but I really don't want to be cleaning white makeup out of my ears for the next 3 days.
Pro tip, share the same makeup. It's great for your skin. It's really safe. Definitely do that.
I promise it's not going to be this patchy when I'm done. I have to apply white makeup in several layers because it likes to be patchy.
By which I mean, don't do that. Just do as I say and not as I do.
Yeah, basically. Do you have any more comments to...
Yeah, Crystal A1 Quality Care says, "Ack, if they say some, I do," in 3 different messages. Oh no, they sent an email. No one's gonna get that from but Spectre. I'm not entirely sure what this person is trying to say, so if you can repeat it in a way that translates a little bit better. I'm gonna move on. Pringxiety for Life asks, "How did you know about the Creepypasta world?"
Honestly, just through like internet, being online and looking for horror content and kind of
4chan?
stumbling across them.
Probably 4chan for me.
I think mine was through YouTube. Because I think I stumbled across Mr. Creepypasta first and started listening to some of the stories, and I was like, I've never heard of these. What is this creepypasta you speak of? And then the rabbit hole opened up, and I just kept going.
I don't know if this counts, but my first quote-unquote creepypasta experience was definitely back in the days of copypasta and just random stuff like that.
Well, yeah, Copypasta was like the first stuff.
I was not around for the copypasta days. I came later.
Hold on, guys. It looks like we dropped the stream for a second. It's starting to get back up again. So now, I guess, yeah. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't have my computer hardwired into the router yet, which I should, but, you know, sorry if it drops again. So far, it seems to be pretty good. Like, we've only dropped a couple seconds, twice.
That's good.
Somehow much better than when we play D&D.
Yeah.
Though I guess we've got our conspiracy theories on why that is.
True.
Playing this is weird.
Yes, it is.
At least my camera picks up pretty good. Like, I keep apologizing, but it actually looks kind of okay on camera.
It's very nostalgic doing this makeup again. Enjoying doing it much more with water-based makeup. Because I used to do this with cream paint.
Yeah.
And that was no bueno.
I was fully prepared to go back to the days of cream paint. Ben and I were doing it, but oh hell no.
It just feels awful.
The worst.
We're gonna have to do 3 layers of this, but that's fine.
Airbrush my kingdom for an airbrush.
I know.
God,
I want an
stream
airbrush
is definitely
so
struggling
badly.
right now, unfortunately.
Oh no.
It keeps going like really healthy and then dropping for a second and then going back to really healthy. Well, now it seems like it's on healthy, so let's hope it stays there. We have some new comments.
Okay.
Psycho22 says, "Good Night, Jack the Ripper is a manga which shows the life in hell. Protagonist gets murdered and lives in hell now. Meets Jack, who is working as a hairdresser. It's very funny but short."
That sounds interesting. I'd read that.
It has 3 books, apparently.
Okay.
Draw Kill Layla says hi.
Hi.
And Pringxiety for Life asks, do you think, quote-unquote, nobody was born evil, so do you think Jeff the Killer is innocent and or is a good person, / couldn't control himself when he killed his family, or got crazy because he got hurt by others?
I think that changes based on like the canon, because the canon of his stories changed a couple times, right?
Or there's like different versions.
There are different versions
Yeah.
as far as I know.
Alex says hello. Hey, Alex.
Hello. Hey, boy. I don't know. I think it's one of those things that like a lot of horror movies go with, where like the killer ends up being kind of sympathetic because he was hurt in life, which I'm always here for. I think it's an interesting interpretation. I still don't think it's like okay to hurt people, regardless, but I understand the motivations from that point of view. So
yeah,
in those versions, I do feel like he had a psychotic break because of everything he went through.
Yeah.
And could, in theory, by law, not be held responsible for his actions.
If you were his lawyer.
If I were to be his lawyer, which I would not.
Drawkill Layla does say, I love your videos and I'm really happy I can talk with you, and we are super happy that you are here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming. We're happy that you joined us.
Just to be clear, that last bit of "we are super happy you are here" was me to Drawkill Layla on behalf of us.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, I realized as your reaction to it that I did not clarify that well at all.
But in any case, thank you for joining us.
Rin Kaomi asks, have you guys ever watched videos from Jordan Persigetti? He's a YouTuber that generally does storytelling on Creepypasta and amazing speed drawings along as well.
I have not, but I will definitely check him out.
The concept sounds familiar, so I might have, but I don't know the name. So
I'm a big fan of speed drawing videos.
Yeah,
so
I love speed drawings.
I learn a lot drawing-wise from those.
It's still tacky.
Drawkill says thank you too. And Alex says I'm still at work. And for those of you looking at the comments,
honey.
Free him.
yeah.
Release him.
Al Capone is actually our friend Alex, who is on the channel already and will continue to be on the channel. Psycho22 asks, do you know Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I love Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
I hate Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That traumatized me. I hated that.
It has distinct, like, weird Lovecraft vibes, and I am such a huge Lovecraft fanboy. Not of the man, of the content.
I feel we need to clarify, as much as I'm involved in this and go, yes, spooky, horror, creepy, yes, I fucking hate horror. I hate being scared. I'm a scaredy cat. I like doing the scaring.
Speaking of doing the scaring, your face is slowly turning into creepier and creepier as you cut that.
Yeah.
That is the point.
Honestly, cutting it is so satisfying. Like,
You can move your jaw again?
Well, yeah, but we don't need to go into like the weird psychological thing of why cutting my face might be very satisfactory. Oh no, it's tearing. Don't use this shit. This is not my tutorial on how to do this. Don't use whatever this is. Don't use melt. Don't use it.
I don't remember why I bought it.
I don't know what the fuck this is. Don't use it. I'll
I'm
make
to use my good powder.
I'll
So
make an actual
I use Ben Nye to set a lot of like the stuff because it's good for packing in. But for generally just setting my face, I like this stuff. This is Fenty Pro Filter in lavender. Thank you, Fallacy Bunny, for turning me on to these products.
Fallacy Bunny is our makeup guru.
Yep. Fallacy Bunny is my makeup mom. I'm their cosplay dad. They're my makeup mom.
For Anxiety for Life says Jeff got brain damage because some guys hurt him very badly and then he couldn't control his actions. Same goes to Laughing Jack.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the version of Laughing Jack being hurt and therefore brain damage.
Well, he went through trauma.
Yeah, he went through trauma. They all did.
Yeah. Can you guys still hear me? Because you guys froze for me.
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you again now. I think
No,
it might
I
have
can
just
hear
gotten
you.
another internet downage spike. Hopefully that passes. But we also have let's see. Your local bird says you guys missed one of my comments above. Quote unquote still patient. I just looked up there. I can't find the comment that we missed. Maybe if it happened while we were having a weird internet spike, it might not have loaded for me. So local bird, if you could repost that comment, we will get to it. What?
We're saying please repeat if we missed your comment. I'm so sorry. Like, we're trying to keep up with you guys. Our internet is being crazy.
Psycho22 says in Germany it's 10 p.m. Is it different by you?
Yes.
Yeah. What time is it now, Andrew?
It is 4:32. You guys have half an hour left.
That's funny.
That's what makes it a
I
challenge.
don't want to add more of this shit to my face. It's not even.
I'm covered in powder now.
I'm gonna regret this.
This is why I try not to have like my full costume on when I do this, because I get powder everywhere. Laughing Jack ends up being a very dusty boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to do one more layer of light because we're still like annoyingly patchy. I'm not happy about it.
Drawkill Layla says I just saw Hey Masky and that video is amazing.
Oh, thank you. It's so old.
Mm-hmm. Anytime my coworkers find out we have a YouTube channel, they go, "Oh, so what is it? Can I watch?" And I go, "No," because it's just everything's so old. I'll start letting people see when things are better, but also like, do I really want to explain to workers about the how to get pregnant video? Do I?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Isn't it self-explanatory?
Like, I want to do a few more videos.
Do I want to explain to like all my male coworkers why there's that my like favorite portion of just me screeching and cutting a hot dog?
That is definitely the best part of that sketch.
Yeah.
All right, the internet seems to be evening out. Sorry, guys, if you've been having weird buffering issues. We've been having weird buffering issues, too. I still don't see another comment from your local bird, so if you reposted it, I lost it. So please repost again. I'm sorry. Oh, but here is a new comment. Prinxiety for Life asks, who do you think is the strongest creepypasta character and why?
Strongest, like, physically or just in general?
Yeah, I mean, Slender Man being as like,
because in terms of like magic, I would say Slender Man.
yeah.
But in terms of physical strength, I think it's Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff is pretty.
He's meant to be like
ridiculous.
stupid strong.
Yeah. This is why I regret this.
It's hard to compare a lot of them too because they all come from like really wildly different scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them aren't human, some of them used to be human, some of them never were. Like it's a huge variety.
Yeah.
So I sometimes find it hard to compare them. Especially with things like Slender Man and Zalgo in the mix.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Zalgo.
Like in theory, technically Zalgo, because he's literally able to rip apart reality. So I would consider that a kind of game-breaking skill.
More creepypasta video games, though, please.
Yeah.
Ones that are good.
I'd love some good creepypasta video games. There are very few. excuses.
I was so excited when like that rape game was in development, and then it was kind of
Meh.
not good.
All right, I promise I'm gonna stop applying white to my face now.
I'm gonna stop putting Mel gel on my face.
I need to let this dry and powder so that I can.
Creepypasta group says hi.
Hi.
And Pringxiety for Life asks, do we wish if Creepypasta characters were real?
No.
Why would you do that? I already have enough of an issue walking to work, and sometimes I'm just like, okay, don't think about that one story. Don't think about that one story. And it's just like, no, I don't need that.
I don't want to encounter any of them ever.
No.
Any more than I would want to encounter like
Any
Jason
horror
or
villain,
Freddy
yeah.
Krueger or any of them, because just like, no, I don't have the skill set to be able to survive that encounter. They're not going to be impressed by my cosplay. The only thing
I
they'll contribute
see
to
you
that
cosplay
is
me. I'll let you live then.
I mean, I would cosplay Freddy.
How
That's-
complimentary.
Like, I know they say the invitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but I don't know. They might get mad at me. I have no idea.
Oh, you know Freddy would just be
Be
like,
look, I saw your
hey
history.
bitch, good cosplay, and then rip your face off.
Yeah.
Language.
Listen, we already said at the beginning of this that we were not going to be watching our mouths.
It's past the first minute, so we're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Curse all you want.
Draw Kill Layla, I saw the message you did before you deleted it. It now says message retracted, but she was asking about showing us her cosplay. I don't remember what it was. You can post that. I don't know why you deleted it.
Please.
Yeah, of course.
We won't be able to see it
Yeah,
till
we
later
can't see.
because we can't see the chat.
I mean, I don't know if
Okay.
they can post images, but you know.
Well, link us.
Yeah.
Please absolutely share cosplay with us. We love to see other people's cosplay.
I wonder if setting powder will help this stop.
Maybe. I don't know.
This isn't my setting powder. This is more of that fucking Mel gel.
Don't yeet my stuff. Yeet.
Meljo, please sponsor us so we can badmouth
No.
you.
Now we're
Good
gonna,
latex brand. Sponsor us.
Now we're gonna do the black around my eyes.
Any latex brand.
Pringxiety for Life says, I wish they were real. And Rin Koami says, if, theoretically speaking, they were real, who would you rather be killed by?
Anyone who would kill me quickly.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the proxies would probably just shoot you in the face.
they don't shoot people.
Don't they? I thought they did in Marble Hornets.
No, Alex did in Marble Hornets, but he's not a proxy technically.
Well, I didn't really watch through the whole thing, so I'm a bad source.
I have a strange part in my head saying, take the rake.
No. Big no on that one.
Yeah.
Nothing scares me more in this world than like Wendigo and Skinwalker stories, and the rake falls too close to those. I need a brush. What kind of brush? Powder brush?
Yes.
Here you go. Who would I want to be killed by? That's such a good question. I mean, preferably I don't want to die, but if I had to choose,
Is it an option to pick somebody who we think we stand a fighting chance against?
No, I don't know. But while they answer that, I'm going to continue reading. Draw Kill Layla says, seeing the Laughing Jack cosplay makeup reminded me that I have done Laughing Jill cosplay. Can I show it to you someday? I deleted it because I wrote it in a bad way. Their Instagram is on here at Draw Kill Layla Cosplayer, and we will go follow that. We will watch it. We will look at your
Layla, I think I know you.
That sounds familiar.
You sound familiar. I feel like I've come across you before. Are you on Twitter?
They might be. But Jessica Baker also says, I've done an okay Tiki Toby cosplay. Didn't have a binder available, so Toby had a pretty pronounced chest.
You know, you work with what you got.
Yeah. The big thing is with binders is just make sure you're being safe.
Yeah. Currently, I'm wearing my binder right now. But,
I'm wearing GC2B binder. If you're gonna bind with like ace bandage, please be careful.
Or just don't. Just don't. Again, it's a do as we say, not as we do, because obviously we used to bind with ace bandages because it used to be that like getting a binder really wasn't even
difficult. Yeah.
But I definitely had a lot of instances where like it would just start constricting and I wouldn't be able to breathe, and it has broken people's like bones and shit before. So yeah, just
yeah, just be careful. Always prioritize your health.
Like somebody who got dragged to the hospital after damaging his eye with contacts he refused to take out.
That was like, what, 6 years ago?
That was so long ago. I am so much more careful about contacts now.
But we'll never let it go.
Why? I've learned. I learned from my mistakes.
Learning from your mistakes is what we tell other people. Like, your mistakes are for them to learn and us to hold over your head.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's a tip I have for everybody. If you're going to buy contacts, if you can get prescription, do it. If not, then look up reviews of the websites that you're going to order from. I recommend TTDI and ScleroLens.com. Never pay under $20 for contacts. You are getting very cheap contacts. They are cheaply made. The paint could bleed into your eye. They could scratch your eye. Just don't do it. I know understand the temptation, but don't.
Drawkill Layla says that they have a TikTok. And yes, we do have a TikTok.
We do.
With one video on it.
With one video. Because we're still getting used to TikTok.
And they do not have a Twitter, but probably stalked our videos. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, I definitely recognize your name.
Okay, yeah. Water-based is a bitch.
We also have Pringxiety for Life declaring Laughing Jack makeup as the winner so far. Sorry, Jeffy.
No worries, because this is shit. I'm gonna make, like, I'll make a proper fucking video with proper materials, because this is shit. I'm just gonna cover everything up with blood. I'll be fine.
Yeah, trying to do these makeup in an hour and a half just does not work.
No, yeah, like, I need to have, like, 1 hour to get the base done, then at least, like, 1 hour to stare into the void and disassociate, and then another hour to put the blood on.
Okay.
Mood.
Here's where I could fuck everything up.
Local Bird says, Spectre looks like a clown, but as an emo from the 90s, I love it. Wait, actually, that's not what Local Bird says. Local Bird says an emo from the 19s. I love it.
What, 19?
I translated in my head as 90s.
I mean, we are from the 90s, but...
Yep.
But we were kind of too little to be gods.
Fun fact, Laughing Jack is a clown. So I'm doing something right.
Little known fact. Wow, yeah, this does not want to go on my eyebrows.
So, also and this is just a particular preference that I like to do with Laughing Jack's makeup. I like to sort of fan out the edges of the black rings around my eyes, because it just makes it that little bit smudgier and more well blended. I can't take credit for coming up with this trick because I definitely copied it from Pink Stylist doing Laughing Jack's makeup. If you don't know who Pink Stylist is, please go check him out. He's a really good makeup artist. He's been around forever, so I'm sure you all know who he is. But he does a lot of really good tutorials on how to do really intense makeups with household products.
Jessica Baker says, ah, yes, the advanced cat eye technique.
Yep. I mean, I could go get a knife and put it there next to my eye, like so many people on TikTok do, and just give me a heart attack.
And Pringxiety for Life says, am I the only one who hates Jenny the Killer?
I don't know who that is.
Apparently, they tried to make Jeff the Killer as a girl, and Pringxiety is not here for it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really here for it when it was, like, at all a thing that I knew of, but, you know.
Local Bird says the missed comment is above. I retyped it. Is that the comment about Spectre looking like a clown? Or is there something else I missed? Because I might have missed again when the internet was being weird. I don't know. Psycho22 says, do you know Hollywood Undead?
Hmm?
Do you know Hollywood Undead?
Yeah, I used to be really into Hollywood Undead in high school.
I don't know Hollywood Undead.
Oh!
I just offended Gray. Like, hard. I'm scared.
I mean, I'm not, like, super into them anymore, but I definitely liked them in high school.
Excuse me.
I'm sure you've heard them, but you just don't know the name.
Local Bird says no the other before. Oh my god. Yeah, you have the unfortunate timing of posting those comments when we're having internet issues, and I'm looking up. They're just not showing up in my chat log at all. So please, I'm sorry to make you do this again. Please type it again. And while we're waiting for that, Rin Koami says, don't you mean Nina the Killer? Which I guess is the name of the female.
There is Nina the Killer, yeah.
I've heard of Nina the Killer.
And what do you think about Nina the Killer?
I don't remember a lot about Nina the Killer. I remember just going like, ah, yes, a female version of Jeff the Killer. That's about the extent of my memory on that. So
yeah. I don't remember the name of, like, there was that one female with bear claws. I don't remember her name,
something
though.
very stupid.
Someone
Which is
made
put
her
away
as a
my black
proxy.
makeup before doing my lips.
Yeah.
Gotta do that strong lip.
I'm giving up on making this mouth any good. Okay.
I will say we have a 12-minute warning for, like, the official cutoff, but I think since this is, like, an unfair challenge, normally speaking, you guys wouldn't be trying to do this kind of intense makeup for an hour-and-a-half challenge.
No, fine. Fine, I'll do it in 12 minutes. Just dump this on. It's fine.
You know what? This is amusing. I'll let it happen.
No.
No, I think we can go a little over and just kind of hang out a little bit more, as long as you guys want to.
As well. Yeah.
Okay. It should be fine, probably.
And Psycho22, if Jeff were an animal, which would he be? Jessica Baker thinks a frog.
A frog?
I kind of like that. I'm into that.
See, now I can't get the, like, I'm sure none of you are old enough to have seen the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. But now I just have, I'm a frog in my head. I need this too.
Sorry. By the way, this is very difficult. I'm actually blind in one eye, so I don't know. Just sorry for whatever I do with my eyes right now.
I love the I'm a frog line. I love Johnny Umbosh. Pringxiety for Life reiterates that they very much dislike both Nina and Janny the Killer. And then Draw Kill Layla says, wow, this is the first time that someone recognizes me on the internet. Can we be friends now? Quote, in parentheses, I'm a happy child.
It's been so long since I've done this look.
I know.
Bella says, Spectre, don't you disrespect Adam like that.
I am not disrespecting him.
Rin Koami asks, I'm curious to know if you guys know Vocaloid. If so, what's your favorite song?
I cosplayed her outfit from Cendrillon way a long time ago.
I don't remember a lot of the names of the songs, but the one, oh god, what is it called? Describe it. It's really fast, and she just sounds like she's saying pawn over and over and over again.
Oh, I don't know. I really love the Darkwood Circus series of songs.
I was never like super in the Vocaloid world, so I don't know a lot of the names of the songs, but I do like the characters, and I liked a lot of the music. I cosplayed Gakupo for like one con, mostly because I love Gact, and found out that he voiced that Vocaloid, and I was just like,
yeah, I had my hardcore Vocaloid phase, so I'm just like, oh, and I also like the Disappearance of Hatsune Miku. That's a good one too. Yeah, a lot of Vocaloid songs are like so dark. Because like the Darkwood Circus series is like actually just a whole series of like Miku went to hell.
oh, I'm learning something new.
Like, not all of them are named Darkwood. Like Darkwood Circus is only one part of it, but they're all connected. This looks like shit. Oh, it's not actually that bad on camera though.
Feeling this look a little better.
Let's see. We have Psycho22 says, does a stone count as a pet?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Pet rocks have been a thing since like the 70s.
Yeah, basically. Drawkill Layla says, poor Toby and his birthday video.
Oh, yeah.
That's a real old one.
And I, as myself, say, he had it coming.
He only had himself to blame.
You just wanted Darren to start singing.
I did. I really did.
That was a ploy.
Prinxiety for Life asks, what's Laughing Jack's favorite way to kill people?
Good question. If he can turn it into a game, because it is a game to him, it's all a game. So if he can put someone in a situation where he is in control of all the odds, and it's guaranteed that he's going to be the winner, but it's still fun. Like, I don't know, putting someone on a spinning wheel and throwing projectiles that are made of sharp objects at them. I'm sure he'd enjoy that very much.
So a combination of Saw and...
Again, I equate a lot of Laughing Jack. No, any sort of setup, I need to take this out from under here. Can you move these, please? Move what? These. Sorry, I need my Morphe palette.
Rin Koami says, I'm pretty sure there's two kinds of ripoff of Jeff, Nina the Killer and Jane the Killer. Also, that song is called Popipo if it involved vegetable juice.
Oh, is that what it's called? Okay.
Jessica Baker says, a story from a convention I went to as Toby. I saw another Toby from across the room and he saw me. We immediately began running towards each other and straight up crashed and fell to the ground.
Wow. That's fantastic.
And then Psycho22 says, yeah, cell block tango, oh woo.
Hell yeah.
Shit, I'm ruining this.
Time to contour.
Oh, fucking A. I hope what I'm seeing on my camera is actually what you're seeing, because it's astronomically better than what I'm seeing in the mirror.
I don't see why it would be any different. I said I don't see why it would be any different. What you're seeing on your camera should be exactly what they're seeing on the stream.
Some of these makeups show up better on camera than they do like in person.
Because I am getting real fucking messy over here now. Now we're just trying to make it happen.
Pringxiety for Life asks, so, if the Creepypasta characters wanted to turn into good people again, why do you think they would do that?
Good question. I think it would have to be a case of like getting some kind of closure, with the people that hurt them, which would be pretty hard to do, especially since a lot of them are dead already.
What am I doing?
So yeah, if they could get closure or, you know, come to terms with some of the things that were done to them in a healthy way, then I think that might be a good motivation for them.
Yeah. I feel like I'm drastically missing something I should be doing, but I think...
Contour?
Yeah, I guess.
Drawkill Layla also had a cosplay story, like what happened to Jessica Baker, but it was with Alice Angel, and they were the only two.
Oh, I remember that. Sorry, I just remember the character.
Well, yeah, they were the only two Bendy and the Ink Machine cosplayers in the whole damn con, and then they did the crashing thing.
Nice. It's always good.
And there's Rin Kwame says there's actually an animatic with gender bent version of Creepypasta singing Cell Block Tango made by I Just Wanna Have Fun.
That sounds hilarious.
Pringxiety for Life asks, how much time do you have left? The answer is technically 2 minutes. Though we did start a couple minutes late, so I'll give a couple more minutes. I'll say 5:05 is the cutoff time for the challenge.
You know what? Contour. I'll figure out contour in a second. We're going to get over the part that I hate the most.
You gotta do it.
So goopy.
Gotta get that contour in.
Blood contour?
No, not you, me.
Blood contour.
No, I'm not blood contouring.
Blood contour.
I don't need blood.
I'm forgoing contour. For blood.
Psycho22 asks, as which creepypasta would you life?
What I what?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Does that mean, like, would you be a fan of for life?
I'm not sure. Maybe they can clarify.
Sorry, we're old. What does that mean?
Fallacy Bunny asks, what do you use for your fake blood?
We have, that one's Mayron. That's the sticky stage blood. And then I also have this Stay Wet blood from KDH. It's
this the one that
really
tastes like
good.
mint?
Yeah, that's the one that tastes like
This
mint.
one tastes like mint.
Jessica Baker says, this might be cringe, but I have a fan fiction where eyeless Jack meets a girl dying from sickness, and she reteaches him about humanity and living a better life.
Interesting. You wrote it? Because that's cool. I can't finish fanfics to save my life. I've tried to write them, and I just, like, get distracted.
I mean, I don't find make it better fan fictions to be cringe. So like I love things where
Yeah, I love Fix It Fix.
Yeah.
We also have Pringxiety for Life saying, I've always wanted to make a new creepypasta character, but he's actually a good person. Want to hear about him?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Also, Psycho22 clarifies, which creepypasta would you be? And also says, blood tastes delicious.
Laughing Jack.
What's that?
Which creepypasta would I be? Laughing Jack. Or Zalgo, because he's definitely an Eldritch Horror, and I am 100% here for that all the time.
Yeah.
Because I am actually an Eldritch Horror.
I mean, to some extent, I do get a lot of satisfaction out of being Jeff. So, but
You just can't stand the makeup.
yeah. If I had the option to like turn it on and off, I could be Smile Dog, but I'd like to be able to turn back into me.
Just to have thumbs.
Yeah.
And that is the most cursed thing you've said all day.
Why?
Smile Dog is one of the most cursed things.
He's a good boy.
Linda Contour.
Anxiety for Life is explaining this character is a machine, but he has black and red eyes and a long red and black foxtail and fox ears. He is a slave for an evil person,
My favorite.
but then he gets free and tries to capture the bad people that are criminals. But then he meets Jeff and Jack, and they understand him, and then they try to help him to become better. And his name is Shadow.
That sounds fun.
Neat.
My nickname in high school used to be Shadow.
Sounds like a very sort of like anti-hero type story,
Yeah.
which I'm always here for. What else can I do here? Let's see.
Got a bit too much for that.
Let's add,
This isn't the minty one. Nope.
shouldn't be doing this after the fact, but we're gonna.
That is not the minty one.
Fallacy Bunny's probably ready to kill me because I'm adding concealer after the fact, but you know what? We're just doing it. We're going for it.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Local Bird says, bet that's Shadow the Hedgehog. I was kind of thinking about the Shadow the Hedgehog video game after reading that whole thing.
I could see that.
Psycho22 asks, what's your favorite drink?
Ooh. Tea?
Yeah.
Like English breakfast black tea?
I mean, I'm a Pepsi addict at this point.
You really are. My favorite drink would definitely have to be hard milkshakes. Like really good cookies and cream hard milkshake. Also, Jessica Baker says that actually is very close to Shadow the Hedgehog backstory, if I remember correctly. Kind of, yeah, made as a ultimate life form by an evil master, turns against him. Although technically no, because Gerald
We're just
Robotnik
relying on
wasn't
what to make it
evil.
better at this point.
You know what? No one wants to hear me go into the details about the Shadow the Hedgehog backstories and all the intricacies of it before they ruined
Yeah,
it.
don't let him.
Fallacy Bunny says, "Oh, Spectre, I'm not mad, just disappointed."
Listen, I had to go back in with the concealer.
We're going very bloody. Normally I go for like scarred over and it doesn't bleed that much anymore, but we're just going for it.
Anxiety for Life says, "Lol, nope, but he can use fire from his hands to attack others. You know, something like that. So do you like my character? My Wi-Fi went down, so I didn't hear your response."
Yeah, sounds neat.
Yeah, cool. Sorry, I'm bloodying out my teeth.
Psycho22 says, "I only know Sonic.exe." Fun fact, at some point I will be cosplaying that as one of our creepypastas.
Will you now?
Yeah, you've already told me I have to make it myself somehow.
Who's making that?
You
boy?
told me I have to make it myself.
You do.
I got blood all over my pants.
Oh no.
It's very sticky.
Well, we are at 5:05, so I'm going to officially call time.
Okay, well, I'm basically done.
Spectre's
I mean,
cheating.
Hey. Huh?
Nothing, I'm joking. So yeah, let's do a showcase real quick. We're going to say, because you're on my left.
Can I add a thing? Can I add a thing?
No, Wulvengrey, present your look.
I mean, I think I hit all the right points. I don't remember. Yeah. It'll look better when I get a wig on.
All right. So actually,
Am I supposed to make a case? Like...
I might have done the showcase part a little prematurely. Now that you are done, let's get on your any wigs or props. You have like a couple minutes to do that. If you'd like, I will switch the camera to just me so that I
cannot get to my wigs at all. I told you this before the stream.
Yeah, he doesn't have wig access.
My wigs are up there. Mm-hmm. Cannot get to them.
Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah.
And I don't want to put my contacts in because I didn't change the fluid on them.
Here, you talk about and show what you've done.
Here is Laughing Jack.
Wait. I probably come back on and get us back so that I know we're good, and then we'll go into the presenting. Seems like it's all right, so I'll take the opportunity to read some comments. Draw Kill Layla. What's your favorite drink? Laughing Jack. Children's blood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the local bird says, next video idea, attempt at Sonic.exe cosplay, which I will try to do. So let's transition to Spectre General. Now you can present your look.
Okay. So, don't have my wigs right now, but here we go. This is the Laughing Jack look and the teeth, which is why I'm lisping right now, because it's actually very hard to talk like a normal person when I wear Laughing Jack's teeth.
Is there anything you want to present about it, like talk about some of the things you've done or the products you've used or anything like that?
Like I said, it's a Tin Man nose that I added to with nose and scar wax, pre-painted, put nose and scar wax around the edge to blend it. The face paint I used was water-based white Mayron and black Mayron also, yes. I used my Morphe palette and drugstore palette to do the contour. I did like a gray shadow everywhere. And then went in again with the black from my Morphe palette to sort of fix that up. Don't break the makeup. And I put my teeth in, which are my shark teeth. Where did it go? It's over there. Don't worry about it. And yeah, that's it. Normally I would have my costume on before I would put this makeup on, because trying to get a shirt over this nose is a nightmare. And normally I would also put in white mesh contacts to blank out my eyes, but I didn't change the fluid in them before this stream, so we're not going to do that, because don't do that.
Well, Pringxiety for Life says, Jackie, you look so handsome. And McKenna, that one Loki stan, says, Spectre, your makeup looks awesome. And yes, they also said you might recognize my name from a couple hours, an hour ago or so. Yes, we do. We definitely recognize you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you.
And now we're moving on to Wulvengrey.
Your turn, Gray.
Hello. Yeah, honestly, I don't think it came out that bad.
It looks good.
Yeah. I'm all right with that.
You want to talk about it?
No, I don't. I would forget about this. Yeah, don't use this. Just don't. Never use this. I'll make an actual fucking video with like actual shit.
Remind me to get more zombie skin latex.
Yeah. But yeah, zombie skin is our preference for this. But currently for this look, it was the Mel gel with toilet paper that you watched me rip all over the place on it. Not that bad, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would say either do that method with latex, or zombie skin is way better. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I think I've just proven more blood. More blood will save you. Just throw all the blood
Honestly,
on.
yeah. Blood will save makeup so often.
I don't know if you can see it. It's a little patchy because I'm not used to working with water-based. My old makeup of choice was Ben Nye. It will feel awful on your skin though. It's very thick.
You will get better coverage with it.
Yeah,
though.
it'll get much better coverage, but I personally don't like it because like I would wear it to cons on like hot sunny days, and it's not comfy. But yeah, the water-based is very nice and light, but it takes some work to get good coverage. But the lighting is doing me a lot of favors right now. Yeah, I could have hit it up better with the black, but I'm not hating it. I should have had some eyeliner too.
Yeah, I meant to bring some eyeliner and I forgot because normally both of us would put black eyeliner on the water lines of our eyes to get rid of that pink line.
But honestly,
will really make your eyes pop when you do looks like this. So I recommend always putting some black liner on your waterline when you do black around your eyes like this, because it'll just narrow up that look a lot.
Yeah, and I don't have my old contacts either, nor do I have the time to buy them. But normally, if you get some contacts with just the very small black pupil and the white on the outside, that'll help you get the look of just the no eyelids and everything. Just keep your eyes open, obviously. But yeah,
big eyes.
Yeah, because that's what I used to use. There also used to be a technique of pulling your bottom eyelid down and using
medical tape.
No, the scarring stuff.
Oh, collodion.
Collodion. There used to be a method of pulling down your eyelid and then painting. Don't put collodion near your eye. Don't do it.
No,
but
never do
there
that.
used to be a thing that went around of putting a strip of collodion painted down from your eyelid, and as it scrunched up, it would pull your bottom eyelid down a bit. But I never noticed it doing anything worth it. So I gave up on that technique a long time ago. Yeah.
When in doubt with makeup like this, illusion is your best friend.
Oh yeah, wait, I have to do the fucking psychotic smile I used to get.
Yeah, you do. There you go.
And that'll haunt my nightmares. We have a couple people saying how awesome this is. Psycho22 says, I love how real both looks. Local Bird says, damn, how you guys look so fabulous! Claps with bird wings.
Aw. Thank you.
Draw Kill Layla says, your makeups are fantastic, and can I have your Instagram names?
Sure. Mine is Spectregeneral66.
Go ahead. Finish.
Yeah, you can find me under that handle anywhere.
Almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and I am Wulvengrey in most places. That would be on Instagram, and I don't really use Tumblr anymore, so probably don't look for me there.
And actually, Andrew, if you would put those in the chat so people can see how they're spelled, because we're weirdos and spell things in weird ways.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, Instagram and TikTok. We have a channel TikTok, and I've got a personal TikTok. But
yeah, we do have a final hour TikTok. There's not a lot on there right now. We are planning on doing more stuff there soon. We've just been working out the balance and also getting our apartment so that we can film in here, because it's hard to film in our tiny apartment.
Yeah, but we have an office now.
Yeah, we have a studio.
It's great. But yeah, and definitely watch our D&D podcast. It's not a podcast, but watch our D&D thing
watch our
if you're
D&D
into D&D. We would love to be the next Critical Role. We know we're not. We won't be.
We won't be, but our costumes
but
look cool and we have fun.
Yeah. And that's the important part.
I made horns that light up. They're really cool.
Yeah. And we've also got Stuffed Chocobro and Exochangeable, who are the good Chaos Bros of the party.
And Fallacy Bunny eventually.
And Fallacy Bunny will be joining us, yes. Milady.
We're all ready for Milady.
Yeah, we haven't gotten very far into our own filming, and it will be coming up soon, so that'll be cool. Yeah.
Hey, I see you, McKenna. Thank you for following.
Hey. Yeah, you're in charge of social media, so you get to see all that.
Yes. I also, I'm working on a creepypasta sketch involving the rake.
Yeah.
Wish me luck on finishing the rake costume. And we also have an Animal Crossing sketch that we're working on, because we all love Animal Crossing.
Yeah. But yeah, and if you,
You guys
have
should
any other-
definitely take some behind-the-scenes pictures of doing that and post it on the Instagram while you're filming it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll also post update pictures about working on the right costume. It's gonna be fun.
Mhm.
It's gonna be fun to wear too, because the last time I wore it, I was blind in it. So let's see if we can fix that.
Yeah, I'm blind and running around in the park in
Yep.
the middle of the night.
Yep. On all fours.
Our neighbors love us.
Yep. Our neighbors think we're great.
Mhm.
They genuinely do, actually.
I mean, they do.
We walk out of our apartment in costume, and they're just like, "What?"
Yeah. And I mean, if nothing else, they know that we're the first people that you should send out after the guy who was breaking in from the roof.
That's true. Do we have any other questions we should answer before signing off for the
Yeah.
day?
Not questions, just Jessica Baker says I would cosplay pastas with masks specifically to avoid makeup.
Oh, yeah.
So great job. I always love a good stage makeup.
Thank
Drawkill
you.
Layla says, sure, I'll watch your D&D videos. And McKenna says, you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Aw,
Thank you.
thank you.
Oh, you know,
Um,
I did.
But yeah, I used to do a lot of the creepypastas with masks. They were really fun. Like,
And we're working on getting, like I said,
Capes.
a new Tiki Toby costume and a new Masky costume. Yeah, in our wardrobe.
I used to do Kate on occasion, and that was
I
pretty
remember.
fun.
Mhm.
But that mask would get steamy. I had to put tissues on the inside of the mask.
All right.
Is that it?
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There was something that happened earlier that I just remembered, and that might have been the local bird that we forgot about. But what the hell am I remembering? Oh yeah, they asked what video games do you like to play?
Dragon Age.
Yeah, Dragon Age.
We love Dragon Age.
You've been playing Greedfall because we thought it was similar to Dragon
Yeah,
Age.
I love horror games. I love Resident Evil.
You're really good at Bloodborne.
I'm not good at Bloodborne. I'm good at Dark Souls.
Oh, you're good at Dark Souls.
I like Dark
I'm kind of
Souls.
good at Bloodborne, I guess, but I'm rusty.
I love Tekken
Mm-hmm.
and really into Animal Crossing, which I never thought would
Yeah,
happen.
we've gotten Darren addicted to Animal Crossing.
I love it. It's so good. It's so relaxing.
I
Except
was,
for my nemesis.
I was definitely not up at 6 in the morning still playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
No.
And
that wasn't me.
we also love Otome games, like dating sim games.
Yeah, Otome games are fun.
Because I love Dream Daddy. I cosplay from Dream Daddy along with our buddy Zach.
Monster Prom.
Monster Prom.
If that counts, I guess.
The Arcana.
Yeah, addicted to Arcana. Oh god, what
Final
else is there?
Fantasy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
Final
right.
Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy VII so much.
If you haven't watched it, please watch our Let's Play. We're updating it once a week. Although if we run out of that video, we might update some other things.
Watch me be bad at video games because I didn't play video games as a kid. I kind of wasn't allowed to. So I am so bad at playing video games, but I love them.
I also have a habit of collecting very weird, quirky, and or just old games. Like, I really do still love Shadow King. Okage Shadow King. Yeah, that's Yeah,
fun.
I was making Darren play that, but
And we love
it's
Okami.
weird.
Okami is a good game.
yeah,
Okami's
Okami is
so good.
the game.
We both
Nice.
cosplay from Okami as well, and so does Andrew.
I personally, I
I feel
play
like there's
so
way
many
more because
games.
I
It's
really love
ridiculous.
video games. Yeah.
Like, I'm one of those guys who really likes playing things on hard mode because I like the challenge. Which, if you want to see me screaming at my computer playing awful games at hard mode, go check out my personal channel at Afro Nerd Entertainment. Oh, we have some more comments. McKenna, you love Animal Crossing. We are talking about Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Oh yeah.
Wulvengrey and myself played the original Animal Crossing, but Spectre is just getting into it for this new game.
Yeah, New Horizons is the first Animal Crossing I've ever played, which I'm sure a lot of Animal Crossing fans out there are like, blasphemy. But I just never got into it.
I mean, I think
before
a
now.
lot of new people are coming to Animal Crossing with New Horizons.
It's
so.
like the Dragon Age Inquisition of Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Except that's the one where I'm a little bit more like, oh, you never played Origins? How dare you?
I am the same way.
Give me a goddamn Origins remake.
Anxiety for life. Have you
You
seen
left
/ played the
there.
game Detroit Become Human? Yes, we have it. I started playing it. I haven't really finished it. My bad. But it is a really awesome game.
We do have Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, no, I love
Yeah.
all of their games.
I haven't
I
played
love
it.
them.
I also have Nier Automata that I need to Automata
Yeah,
Yeah,
Automata.
that I need to finish
You do.
or start.
And,
I need to start.
oh, I want to watch you play it. Can we record you playing that for the channel? Do you think people would be interested?
Probably.
It will encourage them to play.
That's
Yeah.
how I'm kind of using the Let's Play series. Is a way to get you guys to play games.
I mean, you don't have to get me to play games.
So
I
weird
have to
having-
force you to play the games I want to see you play.
Yeah, because the games I want to play is that I'm in my room playing Planet Zoo for 8 hours straight.
Oh, okay. Anxiety for Life had a thing they wanted me to read, which was, I saw somewhere that Slender Man put Eyeless Jack in charge of Jack and Jeff. So through doing damage anything in the place they live in, parentheses, Slender Man's house or something. They live in...
Oh, okay,
yeah, like
okay.
the
I know what,
mansion. What
yeah.
was that called?
Yeah, it was like the mansion universe where they all lived in a big house together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember seeing that a long time ago, and we did sort of follow some of that canon with our comedy sketches,
Yeah, because like I think all of that is kind of based on the idea that they all just hang out together.
which I think is hilarious.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
it's
the
great.
idea
It's
of them
funny.
all being awful roommates. That is
Oh, yeah.
the funniest thing in the world to me.
But yeah.
If we had a bigger house, I would totally film like a sitcom of that, of just all the creepypastas
Yeah.
as ridiculous roommates.
Yeah, we need a way bigger house for that though.
But we need a bigger house.
Yeah, we have
That'd be
a,
fun.
we have
Just
what's
go take
called a maze of
or so.
hallways.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that.
Oh, I'm sure they
Parents
would.
would love that.
They'd love having all of my friends running all over their house in crazy costumes and getting blood all over the furniture. They'd adore that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's their favorite.
Mm-hmm.
They already know what cryptid I am, but the second I helped them move in, I just went running into the woods.
Oh,
Yeah.
Simone Bignami says hello. Hello, Simone.
Hello.
You got here just at the end, I think, because we're about to
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
you
about
joined
to-
us just
we're
in
about
time to
sign
see
off
the final
soon.
look.
We're gonna have to probably end this pretty quick. So if there's anything else you guys want to ask before we sign off, rapid fire go.
Yeah.
Simone says, it's my birthday today. Happy birthday, Simone.
Happy birthday!
Woo!
Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry that you didn't manage to get to see the whole stream, but it will be going up on our channel if you want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is, I believe it takes a couple hours for it to process, but it should automatically just be up on the channel. And the chat should be viewable as it comes out, though I'm reading most of it, so. Oh, Anxiety asks, are you going to make a creepypasta video soon?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm working on a script right now. And it's going to be a sketch involving the rake. So that's going to take a little bit to finish because I got to finish the costume and get the script done. But yes, we do have one that we're working on.
Mhm.
It'll come out soon.
Yep. Any other questions, guys?
Hopefully very soon.
We'll give a second for them to
Yeah, you're good.
ask anything.
I'll just
Yeah, just keep mugging at the camera here. I'll make it
Yeah.
so it's only you just doing that.
Look at that smile. It's like those cursed Disney shorts. Look at that smile.
trying to hold it. I know I can hold my eyes open longer than this.
What happened?
Okay.
I tripped on a dwarf. I'll trip on a dwarf.
All right, it looks like we have hit because the chat is going love you all. Thank you so much for reading all my questions from
right.
Anxiety. Simone is saying I'm happy to be here. I like your smile. Jeff smile for the Vogue magazine from Draw Kill Layla.
Yes.
So thank you guys. I'm gonna try doing this too. Yeah, love you guys. I think
Love
this is
Guys,
it.
thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.